to another series of visa applications on Mystical TV. If you're West African and Nigerian, this is for you. One of the popular requests I got when I first did this channel and I was like, people should ask me anything, was basically visa applications and whatnot. There's this very interesting one that's just come to my notice. It's an African country, another hint. It has the pyramids. And if you've not already guessed right, we're talking about Egypt! Did you guess right? And we were not allowed to go there without a visa in the past. And now we are. So basically, this is for those living in the UK or Ireland or in the EU region or USA. I'm going to tell you the story of how I went through all the trouble to make sure my information was correct. So because I'd already planned a winter sun getaway, I just felt, let me go to Egypt for a change. I mean, I don't mind doing the visa, even though I felt it was a waste of passport page. So I contacted the embassy. I sent them an email. Here's the email. And I typed to them, oh, I introduced myself and told them I live in the UK and I have this visa, and this visa. I should be able to come into your country without having to apply for a visa. And then they replied me with this email. I was kind of disappointed, so I sent an email back to them like, surely I should be able to get into your country. Then I heard nothing from them. Anyway, because I was so bent on getting this visa, I went ahead, I applied, I got the documents ready, and I applied for the visa. And you would not believe the next thing that came. So I'd sent it off on a Tuesday, thinking, they said it would take 5 days. No problem. It's fine. Not everything is fine. It will take 5 days. So the following day, I get because it was a tracked service, I got an email saying, like, I tracked it and saw that they had sent it back. I was like, surely your visa service cannot be that fast. So I sent it back. I opened it. Then they attached this letter to the returned passport saying, oh yeah, we can do this, you can apply, you don't need to apply for a visa. Because quite frankly, it was rather ridiculous that I was going to pay £100 for that visa. Anywho, but then because I'm Nigerian, I have learned never, like, if it is not explicitly stated, do not do, unless proven otherwise, you need a visa. So I sent them an email saying, I just can't take your word for it. It's not on a letter-headed paper. I don't want to take the risk of going to the airport and then being turned back because I would be devastated. And they were like, oh yeah, have you contacted the airline? Now the airline at this point was Wizz Air. So I rang them up. Oh, this is what the Egyptian embassy said. You don't need a visa. Can you please confirm this? The embassy already said it. I have a letter to that effect. Can you please confirm it? And then, understandably so, the person who picked up the call said, oh no, I cannot confirm that for you. Then I decided, after all the back and forth, because there was a lot of back and forth. So prior to this, there's always been one drama or the other surrounding the Egyptian visa. It's always, if you have a UK visa, you can go to Egypt, but if you have a UK BRP, you can go to Egypt. And actually, earlier this year, a friend of mine was stunned back at the airport because she thought if she had a UK BRP, she'd be able to fly to Egypt, and she was denied boarding. So I decided eventually to send my passport out to them. They replied my email saying, you can send your passport back, but you still have to pay £100. And I found it really ridiculous. Why do I have to send my passport back and pay £100 if you could just put it on a letterhead for me saying, yes, you can actually go, like put a stamp or something, when I could have just paid $25 on arrival, if that's what you're telling me. Anyway, I really wanted to go, and I was also doing it for you guys. So I really wanted to go, and I sent my passport back. I went to the airport, so I kind of like asked the people checking me in. They were not sure. She had to ring a supervisor. So at this point, mind you, I didn't act like I had a visa. I was just like, I only have my BRP and my passport. I never for once mentioned that I had a visa. So the babe had to call a supervisor and said, oh, Nigerian, they have a BRP, can they fly? And they were like, yes, she can fly.
Yeah, they got their VLT checked. 6 months, yeah, that's fine, mate. No worries.
So we can go without...
Yeah, you're fine.
Really? What? Really? So, but I wasn't totally, my mind wasn't at peace. It wasn't at rest yet. I was still like, okay, we still have one more hurdle. You know when you get to the gate and you have to board, sometimes they check your visa again. So this time we got there, and this girl was like insistent, and she was saying, oh no, you need visa, you need some sort of e-visa. And I was like, no, you need to confirm with your supervisor if you need a visa or not.
You need an e-visa. Have you downloaded the have you applied for an e-visa online?
When we checked downstairs, it was said that we can go with the BRP. She called the supervisor and she said we can go with the BRP.
Did you talk to one of our staff?
Yeah, because I checked in my bag.
You checked in the bag?
Yeah, I did.
I spent about 12 minutes waiting for her to confirm with the supervisor. She was on the phone, and I just stood there. Like, I knew I had a visa, so whatever was going to happen, I was safe, right? And I just stood there like, what's going to happen? Obviously, I didn't let her know. So she called a supervisor. Supervisor was, I could like hear what he was saying, and he was like, do they have a UK residence permit? Yes. Is the passport more than 6 months? Yes. They can go. I'm like...
You got UK residency cards? Yeah, they have UK residency cards. Thank you. Alright guys, thank you.
So is it confirmed that we can go to Egypt with just the BRP?
Yes,
yeah, it is.
Yeah. Sorry guys.
Thank you. That's fine.
I'm sad that I wasted my £100, but at least I know for certain that you can travel to Egypt with just your BRP, with just your Irish residence permit, and with just your Schengen residence permit, and get a visa on arrival for $25. Let me know if you found this helpful. Also, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this. Please, let's get to 1,000 subscribers. That's like my only goal for this. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.